I think just creating things and getting the feedback from people. I've always loved, I like surprising people with stuff, and I just love the reactions from people when I make something and they like it good. That's the best feeling. Like, I've been doing that since like middle school, or even before that I would make drawings and give them to my mom. I traced the Lion King once out of a book and gave it to her and said I drew it, and I thought that she actually believed me. Took graphic design in high school. I started getting into it then and started learning Illustrator and how to, I wasn't an illustrator. I could always I could do still life okay, competently, but I really got into computers because my dad always had whatever the latest Apple thing was. So I got into simulation games, and then I got into art games. I think it was just a byproduct of having access to that technology in the 90s, thanks to my dad just having it around. At the Drew Coleman Team, I've just made an effort to, I guess, show off what I feel like I've learned in color theory, what I feel like I've learned just in layout. That's where a lot of my skill set has come from, and I've really just tried to bring an energy to it. Again, sort of that 90s energy, you know, the very bold shapes, like striking imagery. Sometimes you might say gaudy, you know, lots of pink, lots of yellow, just patterns, you know, all that stuff, gradients, as you well know. I just am having a great time kind of bringing that energy to our branding, because I think it actually fits very well. I am a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. I lived in Kansas City for about 8 years, and I'd been going to games since I was about a baby. I grew up in western Kansas, and we would drive. It's about a 4-hour drive to Kansas City. So we'd drive there on a few weekends a year, depending, you know, as we got older, we started to go to 6, even 8 games a year. The year we made all the home games was really cool. 2003, I went to my first playoff game, and they lost. So I was so sad I didn't go to school the next day. We still go. I went to the AFC Championship with my brother. So it's 1 game from the Super Bowl, and we almost made it. I mean, it went to overtime, and it was a lot of fun. Well, I have a dog. His name's Davy Jones. He's 12 years old. We got him when I started college. Me and my roommate basically took care of him for those 4 years there. Got him as a puppy. We named him Davy Jones because the Pirates of the Caribbean movies were very popular back then. And his dad's name was One-Eyed Jack, apparently. But we were like, that's cool, that fits. He's a little pirate. We put a pirate costume on him once, and he absolutely hated it. And he's a miniature dachshund, so he's smaller than the rest. He still looks like a puppy, but he has little gray and white hairs all over the place. Still very active, energetic. He'll sleep, you know, most of the day, but then when he's up, he's ready to go. He wants to play. He is still just the same dog he was. So it's hard for me to say he's 12 years old because he is so spry. It's crazy. He can still go on long walks, nothing bothers him. So he hasn't hit a wall yet. But yeah, he's the love of my life, my son. It's very rewarding having something to take care of.